Hello grade 6! Welcome to another day of math time, fun time. Last week we learned how to add, subtract, and multiply decimals. Now get your book, open it on pages 49 to 51, divide decimals by whole numbers. Dan opened a savings account at a bank to save for a new snowboard. He earned $3.48 interest on his savings account over a 3-month period. What was the average amount of interest Dan earned per month on his savings account? To solve this problem, we need to divide $3.48 by 3. So, we will have 3.48 divided by 3. So, the dividend should be inside the division symbol, while the divisor is outside the division symbol. Now, in division, we have to align our decimal points. Now, our quotient will be written above the dividend. So, that means your decimal point will be there. It's important that you put it first so you will not forget it later. Now, we will divide just like how we divide whole numbers also. But do not forget that you have the decimal point there aligned with the decimal point in our dividend. Now, we have 3 divided by 3, that is 1. And then 1 times 3 is 3. Then subtract. Then 3 minus 3 is 0. So, bring down 4. You don't have to bring down your decimal point here. 4 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then, bring down 8. Now, we have 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. And 6 times 3 is 18. 18 minus 18 is 0. Now, we don't have any more digit in our dividend and we don't have a remainder. So, that means our division is complete. Now, let us check if our answer is correct. So, our quotient is 1.16. We will multiply it by our divisor, which is 3. Then, our answer should be equal to our dividend, that is 3.48. So, you have to remember how to multiply your decimals. So, we have 3 times 6, that is 18. 8 here and 1 up. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And then 3 times 1 is 3. Now, you have 3, 4, and 8. So, remember, when you multiply decimals, you will count the decimal places. So, we only have decimal places in our first factor. So, we have 2. And since the second factor is a whole number, then we don't have anything there, just 0. So, all in all, we have 2. So, you have to count 1, 2. That means the decimal point is there, and that's the same with our dividend. Now, let us have this example. We have 42.133 or 42 and 133 thousandths divided by 7. So, again, I suggest that you write your decimal point first. Align your decimal point so you will not forget it later. That is if your divisor is a whole number, just like this one. So, align and then proceed with the division. So, we'll start with 4 and that cannot be. We will have 42. So, 42 divided by 7 is 6. Since we use 42 and the last digit is 2, then we will write our answer above 2. And then 6 times 7 is 42. So, bring 42 here. And then subtract. That gives us 0. Then we have 1. Bring down 1. 1 divided by 7, that cannot be because 1 is smaller than 7. But remember that you can only bring down 1 digit at a time. So that means it will be 0. Then 0 times 7 is 0. Subtract. That's 1. Bring down 3. Then 13 divided by 7 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. Subtract. 13 minus 7 is 6. Bring down 3. And 63 divided by 7 is 9. 9 times 7 is 63. And that will give us 0. We don't have any more digits in our dividend. So that means our division is complete. So our answer will be 6.019. Now, let us check if our answer is correct. So, we have 6.019 times the divisor, which is 7. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 6 is 13. That's 1. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And 7 times 6 is 42. So we have 3 decimal places here. 1, 2, 3. So our decimal point will be after 42. And that is the same with our division. For your classwork, do page 51, numbers 6 to 9. And for your homework, do page 53, numbers 2 to 7. Can we now sing together to show that we learned a lot today? We learned a lot today. We learned a lot today. We are all happy now. We learned a lot today.